Joining me on Off the Record today is Kalaimamani, Dr. Jayanthi Kumaresh, who is elegance and erudition personified. And it seems really apt that she should play this celestial instrument, this national instrument, the veena, because when she plays, it's almost like Goddess Saraswati has come down personally and blessed her. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure meeting you, Anu. I love the name of the show. It's called Off the Record. And I'd like to put it on record that this is probably one of the very popular shows, and we're very happy to be here with you.
Very much. I was wondering if we could start in a traditional manner with an invocation to Goddess Saraswati.
Why don't I just play Ragam Saraswati? And in one of our earlier conversations, you told me it's one of your favorite ragas.
Yes.
So let's start with Ragam Saraswati.
It's truly beautiful, and here I must say that Dr. Jayanthi is not only a great Vainika, but she's also a marvelous singer, because when I met her the last time, you sang something in Raga Saraswati, so let's hear your voice as well.
Ragam Saraswati is a beautiful ragam which has inspired many people to compose, but the most popular composition starts with your name. Anuragamuleni, Anuragamuleni. He says Tyagaraja, without Anuraga, there is no meaning in Rama Bhakti. And another beautiful composition in Saraswati is it's on Goddess Saraswati. Saraswati Namostute. You know this?
Kind of, but I wouldn't dare sing it on record. I wouldn't dare. You know, you drew a beautiful analogy in one of our earlier conversations where you likened the veena to the human body. So I was wondering if you could elaborate on that a bit more.
It's not me drawing an analogy actually. The veena itself, this particular veena that you see is called Saraswati veena. Okay, so any string instrument is called a veena. It's called Vanyante iti veena. Anything that can be played. Voice is Gatra veena. Human body is Sharira veena. Violin is Dhanur veena. Santur is Shatatantri veena. So this particular veena that we popularly know in the south of India is called Saraswati veena. And this particular form, shape, size and structure has come into vogue only in the last 350 years. But veena has been existing from the Vedic times when when people used to chant the Samaveda, their wives used to play on a veena called Jya, and this veena has got 24 frets, very much like the vertebrae of our spinal cord. This main resonator is likened to the bottom part of our body. This is the head, this is the secondary resonator. The 4 strings here are likened to the 4 Vedas. The 3 strings in the side, the Thalam strings, is Icha Shakti, Jnana Shakti and Kriya Shakti. And when we play, we stimulate the nerve endings of both the fingers, both the hands. And when you stimulate the nerve endings, when we do the japam and other things, we hold our hands like this. And at that time, it stimulates the Kundalini Shakti. And to tell you scientifically, maybe acupressure points. So this is a very spiritually inclined, oriented instrument. We say Brahma resides here, Vishnu resides here, and apart from that spiritual angle also, it's a very complete instrument because this is the only instrument that has both melody and rhythm. In the sense, you can play melody in all the percussion instruments are separate. This you have the thalam strings and the main strings where you play the melody. So you can play. Okay, so the thalam and the melody are interlinked in this.
So that's like a very, very interesting crash course. So I was completely justified in my gushing, that saying that you're elegant and erudite. So you've proven that to our viewers. How was Margali for you this time? In terms
It was
of
really
kacheris?
nice, really nice. Margari with its 3,575 concerts in Chennai in a matter of 30 days is, I think it's the only festival like this in the entire world where so much of music happens round the clock in one city, and people all over the world come and they stay in hotels, stay in homes, and they attend all the concerts for different reasons. My Margari has been really exciting. I did different combinations. One concert I played with my husband Kumaresh ji. One I played, the Music Academy concert was my solo. And then I did one Shri Ragam, which was a story in concert. So we did the story and the music together. First of its kind, a different attempt. And then I played one Jugal Bandi and different kinds of concerts. So it gets boring if you're doing the same thing in every venues. So I tried to make it as interesting for me as possible, and I hope it was interesting for the audience too.
Good attendance. Were you pleased with the crowd?
Yeah, in Chennai, it's a very vocal-based society in the sense that people associate more with the lyrics than Carnatic music as an art form, in the sense if you sing about Rama or Krishna or Muruga, that particular thing reaches out to them immediately. I mean, appreciation for art is like a cycle. Once there is a bhakti moment, once there is like you appreciate art for its sake. Now is a time when people look for the bhajan kind of culture more, especially in Chennai, but all over the world and in other cities, instrumental music of course is appreciated with great energy, enthusiasm and interest.
Because you compared and contrasted the Chennai Rasika with Rasikas around India and all over the world, with particular reference to instrumental music.
Absolutely.
And that, it's like you say, it's more the lyrics that appeal to them and not the music as music per se.
Very,
and
very
we
true.
think that the Chennai viewer, because the established view is that such discerning viewers, so knowledgeable. Culture arachi kudichirka is what we think. So what you say is in startling contrast to that.
No, they are very, very, the cream of audience, but I'm talking about the preference that they have. So, whereas in Karnataka or Andhra or Kerala, for them a vocal concert and instrument concert is the same. In Chennai, the vocal concert is somehow, because they have the words, and especially if you sing Tamil songs, it's something that appeals to them instantly. So, I find that in Chennai more and more like that.
I was thinking when we come back after a short break, we should talk about your latest musical project, Mysterious Duality, and the music. We're going to play some music and it is absolutely extraordinary. You don't want to miss that. So stay tuned to Off the Record with Kalaimamani Dr. Jayanthi Kumaresh.